Fantastic morning. And that's just about your favorite weekend sports show. Sports Arena. I'm Rasta see it at Tocho, El Baby Awupia. Yabandi Aba and so I fear near Manonin Semino. What it be wiki more for bad, yan can so ya can so crebino, a bit semu, ama what ya see ye. Anthony Yajegua, El Sports Arena. So, for this Sabria, Cosi said, non do me, you know, bono. And I yet to see Mudiama war. Yes, of course. My name is Super Squad. And I have the man, Vapor Kuasari. And I'm finished with Mustafa Hajidin. Yes, you know, and of course, you got to Kurimudia. Now, Mr. Afredaka. Last week, a bold statement. And Babia across social media. Sir, bold statement. And that's so there will be a declaration. Yes, it's time to later on the show. You have a corner and also about to Cronimo. Now, you boardroom and again, you show boardroom. Yana, me person talk akra. Aha, person they talk akra. So the bear, before you say, hey, wait a motion. Now you find power. And now, the senior national soccer team, the Black Stars of Ghana, and you focus on power. I won't say, Magic me Black Stars JCA. Now, this is how I can perceive pride here. When you can Black Stars as a man, I can share Black Stars JC. Nanka own. Neno. Because you're that dream Black Stars amount, you know, yeah, home Black Stars the amount. Now yet me add to so many na be me. I fine. Now across Europe, Manchester Hotspur, so there's Arsenal and Manchester City, and Debbie Della Madonnina, and no AC Milan versus Inter Milan. Some matches more bad in pass. And say league no Inter Niabre Persuage, Napoli Tate, no AC so that be top 4 the Bebo Remo, or bet me cry league no near there. You some particular game, you be see according to the first leg now, a secret and a reverse fiction and quiet. Way back was saying, I'm running crap and a better near her son and some so AC at Sierra. Anra has voted to me a win against Out of Lions. It was a huge game. And that match the more day. But I was voted to me squeezing and win at the FMO. And not Danchaya. UEFA Champions League new format on Atesimo. Now, big guys, they be ball playoff, specifically Real Madrid and Manchester City. Now, draw on you na kwakushia. And on the other fixtures, basso in the UEFA Champions League, you know, the patron, you bet to see how I want some ABC live on Adom TV. And on the Bebrena, Yachini Kufudi, but we have Bebrena, the president of the Ghana Football Association, Racket Okeku S. Resa in Amfachitas, and the new direction of the Black Stars. Yes, you see, at Tissim Kaka. Otado is staying. Ne backroom staff ya de ebia beka ho ya pam baako ene ya de mienu abewum na ye hwese ne no so nsem no be brilliant na ya share Black Stars Jesia ye be hwese ne ho nsem besi akọ enu asanto a director together with sound and of course camera obia ye ready ya the sports arena juma de bro 0249 1366744 0249 1366744 and no ye ba bia message be fa ba text message and as a program WhatsApp message ye be kenkan e de ma sabre de ha ye twe ho sansa all the part that we so comfort come on the part that good so come sa ma ye ntwe ho abra part that igu yeso yi ne fa show no ento aso yati asemu kenken kejuwaran kasane Erica Siedu Pwede ma be jafo e crowd dada ma me ma kwa ba ne ye mfa dwuma de ne hyehyɛ so se ne ye no ase prakunam se dwo anye de nti show na se green bottle ba ku sin chen a na bibia fine. Oh, green bottle, Madam Catherine, green. What is it? It's in China, the trip, Biana. Madam Catherine, they do it. Of course. Bang. Now, only green bottle. Only green bottle.
Maybe I know a dinner crossing in line. I think I'm say, what's with that star? Because yeah, Dean Bow, very serious on set, Grano.
Yes, and a summer back.
I don't know across so nice.
And now some about cross back, mamma, cross. Gonna cross. And then cross and say, and then you why you and they say, I don't know. Now, you better say the UEFA Champions League. Body are bomb will be on the last standings, not sending city and the new format. Ama yenya some mouth-watering fixtures. They say that be a route to be even if Real Madrid or Man City to me share in young kwana or in young confirm in baby or cover so share ATM or Leverkusen. Now for other ones necessary babamo. Yeah, before you come on our screen see here a draw no see quiet and fixtures no see quiet UEFA Champions League playoff draw and I would say yes. I don't know in what to see pa it send see quiet na why and airborne young but the biggest of them Real Madrid Madrid de no mama hyase mfa mfi wo but go so da so ti wa wo hwemu a mebo boss de ama but Vipa mama hyase mfa mfi ho how do you see senior draw no esi ekoye no
very cool mama nchi ahwefo mama nchi production team na minchi wankasa I think say made it to me status I think 2 days ago say one of life's constants is change tin sakrai de ba da bia sabra bo ko nanim sakrai ba inti Champions League format is start here no un say na ka say wo ho doso especially say ya be sesa format na omo the Swiss system na ba at a point kra na nchira se no kra na ye din but
yeah
em say see an obi ati ase senior Champions League no format na ko na Eriko RB lives ago so Champions League games omo boy nyina omo win ba akopɛ
when you serious mo say na masa
and me are very surprised because we come back before format to but now normally one of the teams are consistently almost to be qualified for the group stage round 16 even in Germany in the German Bundesliga almost struggle until me make us a biggest shock teams almost to me qualify RB Leipzig was one of them.
Okay.
On this same platform, there were doubts say Real Madrid, the PSG, maybe more than extra. Catch them say at the end of the day, you know, these two teams, when it matters, they will do it.
They'll do it.
Especially Real Madrid. Me need doubt to be Madrid. Me kai the last time cry, even the old format. Me kai the last time we film
the group stage.
Me kai. So teams be what omo that profile now on the ball champions. Though Anka you be expect to say you be team beat Madrid in the top 8. You be team beat say City in the top 8.
Even Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain. But the competitive nature of the games, you know, actually say with this new format and the expanded version of games, here Niema Bebre. One, here good squad. Here team injury situations be mukra na e won affect because Eriko suffering can say sikana increase and I expect say small teams never complain so I can say but the pressure on the big teams no
so
saying ketwa no think akasefo no on almost say ko hwe even the UEFA coefficient as it stands now team odasro Manchester City team odasro nti ye ka
playoff no they pedia qualify Bayern Munich mo nyina na masia Dortmund finalists last season right
yes
omo nyina ya playoff
exactly and Oshe team Dortmund very inconsistent this season at a point in time players they bring na flew achi omo ti omo kwa ase ho aroma ko fa bia befra and na ye nyina ye ka say Nuru Sahin no onye the profile coach said Dortmund cover service omo de Niko Kovac
Kovac
nti ye hwe say impact be immediate nti on teams our bo mu din o ma struggle nyina no it's either say for PSG omo fade out the big stars and brought in young players
they are rebuilding omo yeah the team
rebuilding City injury and major injuries Rodri injury no you can't take it out at a point in time City didn't have consistent center backs and you mentioned Real Madrid and so and also and you see me ma Ancelotti creditor and go for Timasi Ancelotti last season the top goalkeeper number 1 almost out of the season Eden Militao almost out Alaba the Okko Alaba who more hospital beds than even football but you see me can say even in this situation no Ancelotti is somebody who can turn it around and me say Madrid force on but the bottom line is Ebiako home and one of the teams are impressing me Leo Metropole and almost so per reports they'll be losing Jonathan David on a free per reports I'm here but very impressive nanka breast and so now me expect say and come back and to the final 2 match days no move
breast will always find
but breast no
They
will always suffer in the hands of men.
On our screen, Brest and Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus, PSV Eindhoven, Manchester City, Real Madrid, Sporting CP, away screen so that's a show screen so Sporting CP, and Borussia Dortmund, Club Brugge, and Atalanta, AS Monaco, Benfica, Celtic, Bayern Munich, and final AC Milan. So you bought home and away. Now what bit my qualifying? You could draw against a round of 16 honey so which me no be aba.
I could him near there with this round of the draw. Almost you drawn in a very nice way. 9th, 10th, Obeshia 25, 24. So clearly, almost Chelsea said,
yeah, they are fra.
Baby, out team will be no credit pendi baby, I'll die. And then teams now what top no, on about the second leg at home. You know, at Chelsea. But obviously, the biggest fixture in this one,
City Madrid.
A fixture UEFA for the Bomonsano.
They wish he wasn't here.
No, not at this round 6. Not playoffs.
Chale.
And think away no, yeah, because those days a round of 32. No, you shouldn't be having
semi-final.
I am a ya.
Unfortunately,
you shouldn't be having this fixture in the playoffs.
Oh, sir, what's that? We now we used to tennis. The one we tennis draw format. A similar format we used to for this competition. I don't think I draw no I say baby a hobby. But I really loved this Champions League.
Oh, okay. This format.
Yeah. Although I still think me only maybe stand. So maybe me person be able home and away. Now fi in the league format. But this one is a little bit of an improvement. I want the flaws though. The likes of Bayern Munich more lose. Bayern Munich between 2017 to 2023. No more lose group games. Like this season we saw it.
Okay.
You understand? And Oshe City points are
yes.
Maybe a previous can be and free.
And even City was on I think 20 plus game run now.
Yes.
No lose yet.
But in this format
I want the flaws.
Yeah.
And as so I want the strength. But if you look at
but Pep says he likes this one.
Yeah, I think a improvement from previous one. But my point is, it can still get better. I want the flaws. Maybe better now. Maybe penny say, "Thank you, they are 236. Obi ambo men away."
It's a league format.
Wow, that top and watch it
because Obi.
Very close. A part of the show, you see a chat to because Dean or prophetic. And Ebedu baby no. That is how
because they are testing the waters.
Exactly.
It will improve. It will keep changing.
Yeah, it will keep changing.
But the managers are complaining, said that matches are too much.
Workload, no. Fixtures, no.
Too many matches.
The point is, should it affect local leagues too? I'm just asking. Local leagues no matches in this one now from 20 teams in 16 now. It's another argument people are making.
No country be as no
I'm saying it is an argument people are making. Germany has 18.
And it will be at the ESCO levels.
Thank you.
No, but the countries won't agree.
They won't agree because
why don't you touch yours?
Very good.
What's the sound later?
Very good.
Standing.
And games in there. What I'm expecting is Sikane Bebamu more. Then the teams can recruit more.
Yeah.
And the team no can register over 40 players. What 40 players are? Meaning say obesusu obi epra.
But you know, there are top players. So you can't have 30 top players.
You can't have 30 De Bruyne.
You can't have 30 De Bruyne.
So
you can't have 30 Rodrigo.
It will give opportunity for Brighton and Albion to also have a De Bruyne.
Well.
And it will give opportunity for Lecce to also have a Bernardo Silva and a Vini Jr. Because I want to mean Vini Jr. 10 that was Madrid. Lecce per Vini Jr. Bako. Parma per Vini Jr. Bako. Palermo per B.
All right.
Deportivo La Coruña. Right. So that's it. For the games there, interesting fixtures. Oshe team beat say Juventus is playing against fixtures. No bet Messi Subban.
On our screen this year. And this is here maybe boss. So there is final in AC Milan.
Okay.
Final the AC Milan, Celtic, Bayern, AS Monaco, Benfica, Club Brugge, Atalanta, Sporting Dortmund, Manchester City, Real Madrid, Juve, PSV, Brest, Paris Saint-Germain.
So I say Juve able
PSV.
Another interesting game. Juve, PSV. It is going to be a cracker because
Juve, Papa Bena.
Ricardo PSV, Ricardo Pepe, it's a very exciting player.
Yes,
unfortunately, we're pra, and it's a game. Mejidi say Bema Juve in the upper hand because of injury now. Juve now are very inconsistent this season. A lot of draws now, Mabono. Ama team no, yes, a draws
but playoff one a serious
yes.
Paris Saint-Germain, Juventus,
yes,
Man City, Real Madrid, Dortmund, Atalanta,
yes,
Bayern Munich.
PSV is an exciting team.
These are all
in the last 5 years.
Yes, they are
teams
all
are
teams
exciting.
that for the next round.
Amoko could do, and even Juventus in the last 15 years, look at the number of Champions League finals for Marco. Omoko with Barcelona
and Real Madrid.
They went with Real Madrid, they lost. And it's a team that own to underrate. The only problem is a PSV since 88 former Chelsea for coach. This Papaya not your Pamo Chelsea for Pamo coach biya ne yakwa fano no. Netherlands in Gusidink. Since I Gusidink the Champions League PSG for said anything extraordinary.
Okay,
but it is going to be an interesting game.
For maybe I tip them. Juventus
over Juve, yeah. Unless sometimes they do these knockout rounds.
My problem here, Ricardo Pepe injury.
Dynamics are different.
On a lot of goals, and he's out. Or more ruling out both games. Known to me. I want to hear my problem. For Feyenoord and Milan. Feyenoord Milan, another interesting game. Italy teams in
Milano.
Italy teams in Milan.
They are not serious.
Italy team never Champions League Milan nasa.
Okay, so
and if you look at the Italian teams, they've been struggling since 2010. It's been 15 years. Italian team began to win Champions League.
Why Inter came close?
They went to win
No, but
Juve also came close. Juve twice.
Within the space.
Juve, but for Barca and Real Madrid they covered it.
And for Inter. But for Man City,
they will Man City.
That game was keenly contested.
Yes,
it took one difference.
Yes,
and because Allegri team Nano Kutano the bomb.
Allegri, Sami Makase, Allegri. He's one of the best coaches in Italy. At a point, to me, he was even the best coach. Yes, he was even the best coach. You said. Or the Ancelotti type
because
let's move on now. Yenko and Zanfufromo, but there's a game in Italy. I prefer it today. I'm in for my AC Milan Inter Milan, Derby della Madonnina, and on any day a big game. But since AC Milan, I am Inter man something. One message I said for
AC Milan Inter phone to me. Your last two games I have in I show. Super Coppa Italiana in Yeshaomo.
Before then, no, I show how many times.
But the last two, no, so near. The other fresh.
Are you coming? What do you mean? Pacho is subium.
Oh, me so much me.
Okay.
The last two games, you know, you do mama mom. Yes, you go first Sergio Consecao. Team Nankasa are very inconsistent. The start of season, na me omekoye at the Maya, but a could do baby no. Na kwakoye.
Some good players.
Look at. To compare international. If you look at the international team, they are defending champions.
They are the best team in Italy.
One of the best teams in Europe now.
In Europe.
Inter says here on the last 7 games, on match 23 goals, or conceded goal. Yeah. Even the Champions League, they were the best team. They considered just a single goal.
They are fierce rivalry. Materazzi, Mone, Ibrahimovic, Muntari, Munyina, seed of more.
Milan name them first 11
na atmosphere no cry
Kariko
Kafu Bebobi
name them
Mardini Bebobi
thank you la Madonnina
ai ubenya your friends saying my konupo de so no international
but that time yensha kaka first leg
for the Scudetto almost one game in hand Fiorentina okay above the incident they see here now almost suspend the game
no Inter. You can never underrate Inter because of the last 10 years, how consistent they have been.
Even this season, how many losses have been?
And so, Italy League in Mankasana, or one club, Kweku, or some of the best players in Italy. Italy gradually is becoming like a dumping site for Europe, top 5 leagues, you know. And the players no more bob
players no more sano.
And your Hong Kong, who call Spain, who player
England for no more sano.
What we say player no in
Napoli were 53 points. Inter Milan were 50.
With a game Milan da.
Into a winner. Eriko, look, if Napoli slip, Mekanoa say Napoli slip it. Now Inter got that top of the table. That is it. Because
Napoli, so you're careful.
Exactly.
Too much pressure.
Game table no statistics now very similar between the two. For Milan, I'm here disappointed a lot because this Milan team, Adeba kwa me feel say how me say afrafra na doso.
Anya afrafra no quality no wa form.
Exact but
me say me hu say Milan wo ho. Te say ye bo Champions League akwaku amanfo even ye qualify. Hu say at the point enye last game ya ye koko lusu ya anka top 8 ni can make it top 8.
Come to me make it.
Me hopes enye so high for Milan. Because if you look at the Milan team no about if you make first 11 you can count about 7 players or more rejected stones.
Well, but they are doing well. So sometimes only rejected stones.
A lot of them are average players.
Well.
A lot of them are average players.
The truth is that coach, you know, after purely Koyen, Paulo Fonseca, he did a bad job.
Charlie.
And
so when you more Leon for fun.
yes, some
who agent, good agent, they are
how many Fonseca buy no?
Rooney cross on you,
Charlie, men yes sir. How many Fonseca buy no? The first impression was good. Of course, Inter show 2. Now but show me 3-2. It's a big statement. Now after the game, no can say if you play for AC Milan, you don't need to get comfortable. Say Waji Super Copa, Inter and Sem. As the start reflecting in the league. But afterwards, what has been the result?
Charlie.
Last week, almost struggle Yansan Amosha Palmer. It took 2 points and 8 Tijani Rangers. Late in the game. And Senya Dine Kano.
And one fine player, Rangers.
Yes.
Rangers say yeah,
Menene ya in a way. And Eriko Rangers, Brawa Brand sana wa hit it from with this AC Milan team no. I believe say Afrafran womb. The reason here that split Ema International akoba and say AC Milan naturally didn't sign players outside Italy. There was that split and International buy.
But no, International was more or less like for the middle class.
But one of the reasons they said
it was one of the major
normal players from outside. They really wanted homegrown Italian talents.
It's just similar to Athletic Bilbao.
Right.
Yes. Bilbao until recently Basque. Now even Adom say omobefa player outside Basque region. Ama if you about academy.
Player was a true and
that model came from the Rangers model. Scotland. Rangers. You know when Scotland won the Champions League, they were the first UK, I think 67. Omoje Champions League, you know. Players, you know, the boy in na 20, almost 20-mile radius.
Charlie. But can someone do
it? It's
Ghana. And it's a Ghana. If you have to say it has to be players.
Because 20-mile radius, you know. Just around, baby, area boys and then about Rangers, and they were the only, and it's still on record.
Right. And only a year. I think it stems from the same thinking, and the small line between Niamanaya Kanina. Majority of Incofono form a team. No more homegrown.
Oh well, Tana thinking is it? Well, like you said, at 5 p.m. But our pressure base and similar.
Oh, straight to him for international.
Also,
Milan, baby.
Wow. But for the Arsenal City game, the emerging operation because the Beko in the emerging prediction. Now, Arsenal City. Father and son.
With Tepema City. At the Emirates too. Of course. City is on a good run. Arsenal at home no be difficult ground to play. So last season, Okobu City their reverse fixture. But they settled for a draw. John Stones had a bino.
It was a draw.
Of course. Time in 98 minutes. Intense.
And I think injury situation is one more. Until Mediarico. Haaland Beshe, Mamouche no Beshe. The Arsenal front line. You see, Arsenal is in dire need of a striker. And come on.
Every day are trying to bring in only Watkins, but Watkins
very good.
Even if Arsenal want a striker, I don't feel only Watkins is the right fit.
Well, that will man.
The player currently Arsenal here in that team is Alexander Isak because he offers you that theory on his style of play.
But
Newcastle Newcastle.
No, but Arsenal yes, you just have to go.
I tell you.
As a now what's now bow team
Arsenal pay what I was saying.
But
what can Newcastle offer Arsenal can't offer?
No. When you look at the political way, you know, the Newcastle more and Nottingham Forest, and what the city side.
I get you
because you understand the political way.
But
push it.
Push it.
Okay, Watkins, we said there be no. I said, oh yeah, me call CM.
Ferguson call Van Persie hono.
Wasn't it?
Have problems, Amba.
Now Ferguson, if you are man for tea or manaso. even Ro Ferdinand oba beton we dey see.
Sometimes I say oh you dirty. Get your results.
I think Ateta sometimes is too nice.
So nti no nje hwe no.
Or Fele say obetimi I replicate that Guardiola style na. Obo a whole season without strike or DB.
No,
you are not Guardiola. You are his apprentice.
Right, all right, Sports Arena live on Adom TV. Now, again, zooming straight into the senior national soccer team, the Black Stars of Ghana. I don't think that you're saying Black Stars this season, as in Yaya, Kiashi, Nijin Kwane there, but that's a direction, no, something which is any idea. You share the new direction of a Black Star. You can't have a management committee in there, but say, you know, technical team, no, this is the new formation. You have to screen this to see now. There is head coach Otto still staying. Still, Otto is Otto. He's the head coach. That's a to screen this to my patrol. Now, director of football and technical advisor, Brimfred Anton Schafer, bringing on the share on anything in Fitano, a former AFCON winner. Babette 4-3 years in the Onyajuma. Tiara Melody any bini yakoyano. Desmond Ofair and a 20 coach, you know. Bababe backroom staff, you know, as assistant coach. Derek Bonsu, athletic coach. John Payne, still assistant coach. Fatal Dauda, goalkeepers coach. Dr. Prince Pambo, team doctor. Chris Pakwe, I hope I got that right, psychologist. Edward Ababio, physiotherapist. Samuel Ankuma, Mazur. Gregory De Groy, chief video analyst. Samson Awa Salifu, video analyst. Yes, or assistant, no. Aminu Shadow, still Grandin, still Vim, team doctor say. Team manager, Issa Madu, kit officer, and Ramana Lassan, kit officer. This is the new look technical team of the Black Stars. Now, the FA president is calling, saying, nah, you're fetching Shonko, Emma Black Stars, no. Now, Odro Safo, executive council member, say, you for pressure and Tom, so my mom pamoto. Now, no, Milu, or the Omoko FA, I can $14 a crack, one pledge. She said, "Kitty, ya change coach, change." And first, so I think this is the time I just stick it to because Otono, your money 2 tax to on your back way AFCON and but World Cup no kwa just see you 2 wins be. But he had them quite sweet. Montom boni and dress far. Also, him what Timmy Akofa an experienced coach. But what I can tell you is that this coach, time I had criteria bias here, coach. You know,
okay,
yeah, I'm I'm an acquaintance. His agent even pushed her.
Very cool.
So why
not? Credible information. Yeah. A year ago.
I know, right?
Because you think, the agent did see ni petit will be so.
Just sometimes I saw Guni Nipa petit will be.
What you say? Say, coach, waji AFCON Cameroon Confederation Cup. Or could be or born home or day.
Only coach Abra we have traffic here.
Yes.
Good.
May so rest in peace.
Mark Four.
Yanom si debida. You see, I've told you, say, the current FA, no, omu interest supersede the interest of the nation. Inti adebi o no omu nyam faso bi mfima omu nye. Matna say analyze here. Because if there were recommendations, why didn't you take it upon yourself at that moment? Why now? Especially when this team now are under a lot of scrutiny and pressure. Kwadjantwi bonyu bi. Me so no na me pesa anyom ne pa. Those days I remember I fell in love with that song when I went to the Volta region. Who precisely?
Okay.
Na channel bi, you know na channels is scattered. But I know they never ba. No mo ye show bi on bodwom. O kai sa anyom we. Opokum fa ni ku.
Opokum fa ni ku. Jari am home.
There you say
Eta pe opokum fa ni ku ma.
Sumo keke ni insmobo.
And one say yes.
Ka dua ke in. Odo keke na me do. Man dream say my bodam. Hwe odo keke ni e do Black Stars. Na efifo no mo dream say sebe ya bodam. And in that song or the caricature and puppets yeah. This FA, this is their last chance. People are pissed. Go for a fool.
Of course.
Yeah? The economic benefits of having your national team thrive, no. You intimate to Tonase. Eko. You see, I say, oh, Beko Morocco, Dim Beko Morocco. Now, it's purely hinged on the qualification of the Black
Stars. Yeah.
Yeah, Juma, yeah, no. And one propo, and propo, no. These are some of them. It's that's me have come down now. Now you want to revamp a technical team. They are influencing the decision to keep Otuado. If their Odo Safu can say, Yabubo Kentino, then the blame should be at their doorstep. Yakama has said, certain contracts are more than Otuado. No. You didn't test the waters. Man, test the grounds. No. And to me, many of the class are buying a much certain kabi. Next time they will be informed. And per reports, some pamo to advance. Scam with the man who crab brother for an idea.
Yeah, no, that's why I didn't.
And today, the influencing more man is our contract in the first place.
But you felt he was too good. He was, I should say, he
Oh,
was so
too good.
So that's what they felt.
Don't do that.
So now they are contract 5 years. Contract the money. There's a project. The project a man or some Juma.
Eko. Minchawano. Otuado failure by. I think the technical report to state he said players be a man term late collapse that
injuries.
Did you not state say na backroom staff no a problem?
Yes, and he
why
needed
jump into there? Why is I didn't
tell him a pan back on.
I could redeem a scenario last week. I could see up a D in V power. Nay, I could charm in M1. Now I pam V power and didn't tell her.
Be a vein V
power problem.
That is what it means.
Per the Sylvia, you no Roma and a painter on why not the mood.
Maybe I will see.
No, question.
They will see the mood, but did you have one member?
I always said they will do a press conference.
One
say issues equal Saudi. And I'll say, oh, your best stakeholder consultation. Oh, pram. What happened? Of course, it
was postponed.
Of course, an association, league awards, to me organize it. You don't expect a lot of things from them. But you see, I can make kind of clear, unless I'm not making derogatory comments. Anymore. All these things, there's something to back it. Woefully, the coach has failed. Yes or no?
Or fail it.
Okay, I see only two objectives. Otuado didn't even start this World Cup campaign. It was Chris Hughton. Madagascar win. Inaki Panya. It was Chris Hughton. I think that man, there will be an Ghana home, it will be a lot. But he didn't start it.
Okay.
It will sure. Otto has never started any World Cup qualification in his 2 stints with the Black Stars. The previous one, Juma, who was that coach?
But not Tarahon.
The previous one, Juma.
Milo started.
Juma. And then, Oba and Oba switching gear. And they are draw. You see, never be a line and nipa be the geomodine. But for VAR, can you lose that game at the Babayara? Because Baba Idrisu of fouling Nigerian player be in the box. That was the first time you VAR reversing that decision. And you know, Otto, 2 stints in the first stint, he didn't do majority of the work. So, critically, Otto is there to serve a purpose. And I'm telling you, Shafa will be the brain, Otto will be the brawn. No control in the video control puppets. That is exactly what we are going to see. And don't be surprised.
Indirectly, Otto be assistant.
Oh, Otto your assistant. Of course, he's the head coach.
On paper,
but he's not the brain.
No, but will he accept that? Because he will
accept what?
Or a principal man.
If he had integrity, he would have left this job. Hey, because we're going to win him as a Sebe. I don't wish for anybody to fail, but clearly, no coach here judge. And Asante Chum said it. Clearly, you'll be judged by your result.
Yeah.
And Asante Chum is a chief communicator.
Yeah.
So I should show now Michiano.
Yeah, most definitely.
He had to fire, but he should understand us. He said it, you'll be judged by a result. So even them, they know it. Oduro Safo said they were split. No more match. Ebisi mama coach nko, ebisi mama man nko, because and if they are hinging it on the fact that Yaboka, it means they are not doing things well. It me I won't be surprised. Say what they are yet here. Otuado copper, yakasi Otuado and far. The next head coach will be Schaefer. I'm telling you, technical direction, technical advisor, yeah, who be that? When Chris Hughton came, my member president, Chris Hughton by in that capacity. When Otto left, who was the coach? Thank you.
I repeat it.
The chat nato.
All right. Then, this decision don't you think they're not they have to be bold to do this because Oshesika, ya pamo papa ya ibetua. Now Oshedi na ya start a campaign. Now why don't we let him continue? Young man wakakra say ofe na 20 or more boy more we have fair expertise kakra from buano shafamra oh na fe young man video analyst for no na nke rese be fa. Maybe he has learnt. But on nyama like he used to do. Me interest be fa.
Me paddy be pa na me mate also a friend Rashad Umar. He's in Kumasi. Or catch him so or show.
Right here, Rashad. That's the morning.
Good morning to you and your wife. We see much.
Na kao.
So me share me started from the even FA technical team. But before I go to the technical team, let's look at the management committee formation.
Well, because of time, I heard that. So please come to the technical
I'm bringing it. I want to. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Mustafa, former sports minister. Now, but ask your question. Come to technical team. Yes. Come to technical team.
I am building the preamble
management team.
Preamble. That's a preamble.
Very Mustafa. Very Mustafa.
Okay.
So we imagine.
You chair a former sports minister.
Yeah,
Honorable Mustafa Yusuf.
Uno vetting committee. That's it. Otamo kunya. Say young man you onusumi.
Serious.
So me share no crown and me start to say me what problem, especially the chairman
with the recycling
and with the chairman. Krumhano. One of the biggest contributors to our GDP is cocoa. From 2015-2016 out until 2023, every year na cocoa board make losses. Now, Udi Obia or Kwako manage one of the biggest sectors in our economy. Eisa Baba manage one of the most controversial place, the Black Stars. How is he going to do all of this?
The Black Stars they daily are there. Stars that's when they are games.
In the trap pressure room.
That's when they are games.
Pressure wo hono. From around 2015-2016 out to 2023, every year no one making losses. Well, if you go and check, every year they were making losses.
What is the point?
The point is that sector alone, the pressure there, you can't combine two words. You can't.
Come to the technical.
And yakwa for nipa no. Say Omra, lead Black Stars. And tie ho. And I'm who say problem no. I best start the fee.
Okay.
So the technical committee omo for me. You have the assistant coach who doubles as under 20 coach. Sa coach we are no. And they sound so technical. Is it coaching education? On the baby replace Professor Minta.
Or one role as well.
Director of coaching education.
Yeah, or one role as well.
Our directorate. Coach is a work room on a chromadia. That is what it means. The boss of the coaches. And they Ofeno is a coach under 20. Nipa no sense coaching all the coaches, no. Is an assistant. Eddie Amada Black Stars coach. Nipa Bako. How is he going to do all this? How is he even going to prepare his note? There be some role of coaching education and yet it's under 20 years. It's a very big you. And Nipa Okoko handle no. How are you going to prepare your notes? Going to teach them, double as assistant coach, and play a role as the head coach of under 20. Nipa Bako. How are you going to do all of this?
He knows how man Ojichum.
That is where we will fail.
No, but the onus lies on the technical head and the face.
It is the more reason we are going to fail. Because person will beef you up squadder. You beef under 20 you're doing a full-time job. Sir Director of Coaching Education is a full-time job. Otoado dey adwuma na oye kan adwuma ho. It's not a full-time coach. So the assistant role kwa na osanso ye a full-time job. And Tinipa Bako, how can you do a full-time, and a full-time? How? How is that possible? Because you need my man for a do my baby play that role as part-time. My uncle young farmer. Otoado ba first one. You saw a part-time. Since you buy full-time. And how are you going to combine all this and do every one of them effectively. How is he going to do that?
Wow.
Look at another assistant coach. Lawman na Kwaku Kanasem. Fanisio. For him, I know say you to Adom na buy. So nobody can convince me say what in the baby as assistant coach. And no to Adom na kofa na buy. And
sir, I think Asante Chunka say to Adom na buy.
yes. And I didn't buy. And so to Adom na didn't buy. And no to Adom so when you problem with an assistant coach now, then they should have sacked to Adom and Lawman.
Sacking na ye ka say sakia chale sikasam no ne no anya ze
Who signed the contract?
Woman no.
How did you conclude? So Obama Otuado 3 years contract or is it 5 years or 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years with an option to extend for 2 years.
For 2 years. How did you conclude on that? How?
In our daily lives, when Opel Babina or Bana catch your plane, so on pel. What can on pel? No, no, so on pel with jay. Now, Sanko panic choke or that form co mini or no buy on your own terms.
Exactly.
And the more reason,
I think we took call the shots. Oh, man, I resigned from baby or 1 year that
you job assurances.
Yeah.
The more reason here, you say giving your ex the opportunity to return. It's like giving your ex an extra bullet because she missed you the first time.
But like Momo be there.
And they do beko woman.
Oh, like Momo, come up.
And they do beko woman.
Rico.
One way, oh, they go back one yama or so you da.
To me book him and
we are getting no about Fia.
A cow are there, in a cow, a cows are. Oh, be any.
Or better, my if you run will be as well. Or some papa way. What kind of
I am a kind of you who do now? Who do
what's your condition? One of so somebody, if you look at the assistant coach role, that's a work of assistant coach. Now you say Saki assistant coach now. Tell me there's a problem with you, the head coach. Okay, John Pinto. I didn't know John Pinto so where was our role. Is it because it's under second division is doing well? A Greater Accra Division 2 league, you know, because or second division.
No, but we are judging by the work or bar, Black Stars.
So the impact anything with team the impact because coach, you know, is sitting a clear. Say my assistants no arm wame. So when I would the lawman buy ya me gina so to say the one can say lawman.
Tete one can emphatically say arm wame or say here beef up.
Arm wano.
Or say beef up.
Miss I am maybe say beef up no ni tree din the same. Who church the more.
Oh kind of state do the say arm wame. One can say arm wano. Or say me here beef up. If you am boa but I ain't enough.
Beef up ni tree din here.
No but I like ya boa but I ain't
beef up beef dey say
what I say?
Dey chiremu otwi. Me pese me mente brofo. Nti na mpese o chiremu otwi.
Ma didi maame. And no ne me aduane ne nya different. No ne me aduane nya different.
Nti we didi
maame. Ma didi maame. Nti mo ma bi ka
ho den no mo opebi aka ho.
Nti opebi aka ho.
Nti and just so mo nya de.
Meba. Matias opebi aka ho. Nti that means say wo na wo hu say omo performance no e wo form na say omo de mo form.
Say adwuma ne so. Yes, mo de mo na
okay, adwuma ne so. Nti wo hia bi aka ho. When did you know say adwuma ne so?
Ye ko bowi am fa ya.
And na hu say adwuma ne so.
Fa ye de anka omo ye.
Fa de ase ka omo ye ne woni tua.
Nti won say we faili. Because before Oba appoint you omo no. Esese wo tena se na wasese the magnitude of the work Oba befa.
Right.
That will inform you to make those conclusions.
But you see, Minchawa no, to out buy or catch. You see, they had sold it to him. Say, team no, akofem.
John Payamra.
I
think I on the team.
Almost catch or be build the team
on the press conference.
What I said. So
we are not the best
pressure,
now.
Maybe you see, the issue is that
to build a team and when they say you form nanko, you more experienced people.
For any experienced coach, for any experienced coach, you know that when you are building a team, it hinges on immediate results.
Yes.
You don't think it's a good move?
No. Me we no. It's back to square zero. Because idea about what me say. Sasha for your by it's a German trained.
German trained.
Until Tuado. German. Nti Munkambum na munye
experience.
And this is a coach whose biggest achievement in the last 30 years is winning the AFCON in 2002. That is more than 20 years ago. And the coach, you know, That is the biggest achievement.
And we are
one in them the last 4 years Jumabia.
Yeah.
You see,
we are even forgetting say this FA appointed a technical director. Or yeah, DNA. He's not there to follow everything to the latter.
Yeah, of course.
Bernard Perez is gone.
He's gone, yeah.
But he did. He brought this football DNA to bear.
I'm coming.
Wow.
I was and I know that issue.
Because how do you bring Bernard Perez? Or we say much I do about nothing. This thing got me Omunyo.
For the sake of the Black Stars, I want it to go well. For the sake of the Black Stars.
You want it to go well.
But
so the fact that you want it to go well
doesn't mean it will go well. So the team is no good.
It's vice versa.
Today was started man that they share boys no.
Oh wait,
next call a brutal.
And when
he stepped on too many toes.
The
captain sees.
Then he comes back to my point. Said now he has learned. So why don't we keep him?
Purpose. Say in grapevine source from grapevine sources. Say Andre Ayew will be drafted back into the. Andre Ayew. Former Ghana captain.
Oh, former Ghana captain.
Still
Ghana captain.
Okay.
But he's captain. Your friend and just said
Andre Ayew, captain of the
Black Stars.
If you want your peace of mind, reject this caller.
Say Andre Momu the peace of mind.
On reject the caller, else he can easily become a scapegoat if things go south. One will say Jordan. Why yes, something not a lot of people would have done. Taking the captain's armband from him, giving it to Kudus. Mia, that's our captain's armband. Me will be da.
What are Jordan and that's
me na Jordan come more. And I mean the den swa. Andre Ayew doesn't need the Black Stars anymore. For him to be vilified, you see, Okokafa. One of the greatest profile of players from Ghana, Andre Ayew.
Yeah.
Andre Jan. And then maybe I didn't watch some of these players, but they were prominent players.
Most definitely. Right. Okay, I get you. I'm quitting. Now, me pacho Ghanaian Premier League at Asha Sienra. House of Oak Diana. Fatu Sumam Sisia, Abra Dean, Johnny on the board. Na fe yatia Wemwako. Nia share the Arsenal Manchester City game. Yanko the University of Ghana Stadium. That's Yanko University of Ghana Stadium and San. You already heard the other fixtures. Na fe yakwedem. House of Oak we need 1-0 through a penalty. If you say a penalty, if you penalty. If you also folk ball no share and share near there. It's on your screen. University of Ghana Stadium. Brad Dean. Johnny. Bipa Enra, good win for House of Oak.
Good win. Good win. Almost settle score, no? Especially to a team Obon film from in the reverse. First leg.
First leg.
And look, Ghana for no home. I think my emotions override the intelligence sometimes on certain issues. I don't know why people are saying that penalty incident was not a penalty. And this is not to say Sebi, I'm sensible than
at all.
Anybody. I'm putting my opinion across. That was a clear penalty.
Okay.
And you see, you need clever forwards. You need clever players who are aware of the position they are in and the advantage they can bring to their club. In a penalty box.
Well,
have there not been instances, players have said, penalty what they do, I made me bomb in Echi crying those years back. What one in Echi had a penalty? You have to be clever.
Wow.
So for me,
that was a clear penalty.
It was a clear penalty.
Well, that's a couple of people penalty no because obi o hwan rakra wanya bia nhwe na ke nhwe if it was really a penalty, but I mean we try not to form player kitabo jina boss boy so Hamza
and you see
beautiful from where you
yes
nice chance composure yamfa credit my defenders this one defenders need to kill them.
Very cool. Some top strikers will bury this opportunity.
Really?
Not you don't even have to be a top striker.
You see, the issue is Hearts got away with some of I think this is
no.
Hearts
you number go number there a penalty.
Yes, Hearts
yes am ko ma chika kra bi. Come chica cry go na badada.
Can you bring penalty
na? O de kasa na.
Has me see a lot of opportunities to go up in the game, but omunya redemption to that penalty spot. You see, my main fact credit in the crop of people that recruited Benjamin Asare.
And now he was a pillar.
Yeah, required. You see, and yeah, Rampo. Omoni Besaki Holy Stars game. I saw an accept 90 plus. Besaki Fonya free kick be. Not a lot of goalkeepers will save it. And we should the way or tune whom ye born now. Look, he's a great goalkeeper. And I believe say
I
believe say if Hasselhoff can get their hands on this title, he's arguably the player of the season for Hasselhoff.
Sir,
I'm telling you, nobody comes close.
Thank goodness.
Benjamin Asare, he's kept how many clean sheets? 9.
Hey.
So it tells you, say, now the Mo Shaban, the way Mo Shaban was waxing lyrical about him from Olympia, I say, oh, Shaban. Shaban has love for the job.
Goalkeeper call relegation.
Yes, Shaban has love for the job, but goalkeeper call relegation there. But look, he's top quality.
My goodness.
Kunedu Adom is back in the team.
And right about 90.
He lives to a friend who Soga Kope Maguire. Seto say,
he's back.
Me feel say we hear match fitness, but he know. It was good to say hard to for Kenya 3 points.
Yeah, sure the other fixtures so and then there's Adriana Stars between United, Sansona, Bibiani Gold Stars, Samates, Dream Selves, New Holy Stars, Carella United, Brecum Chelsea, Mediama Sporting Club, Legon Cities, Nations, Young Apostles, in Swatchaman, and Kumasi, Asante Kotoko Vision, Accra Lions, and Koroko, send a table next year, Koroko need to win. Koroko 34 points, and Heart of Lions was 33, Bibiani 33, House of Folk 33. If Koroko don't pick the 3 points, even if they pick one, I didn't ever bend to.
Yeah, I tight was wrong.
My goodness.
Now,
Erico,
quickly, Carella former Sam Hamio. Is Dean Erico is a club not owned by Haruna?
Yeah.
The Minister of Education.
Right? Yeah,
newly appointed, or is that the right?
That's the right thing. Designate.
So,
no, still confirmed.
Oh, confirmed. I think last season they were around that zone. Relegation to it in Abukari Damba of our club. No.
Bukari Anyade.
See, I know.
Bukari. Say former coach
Amadou,
Samates, league winner.
But Erico, and your coaching problem.
Yeah, then.
I think player welfare and a hacker.
Dean, over to you. Yanko boardroom. Now you share the other. But Arsenal versus Manchester City.
But Carella Omunko relegation.
Omunko.
Omunko.
Say Ghana na ye won nti.
Omo be kono Carella fon kan.
Yanko.
Ghana be bobo mankofo akotu sisi ya.
Obeti ase later.
Next week you better na yakọ the new sports minister so they are kind about the Black Stars.
Beautiful.
And some more. They are kind not say they might touch the technical team.
But touching kakra.
Young consult no.
Yes, young consult no. And that if Sikani Adema technical director no.
If there's
somebody who can do it, why would you pay?
Home no dey, I doubt.
I say they will consult.
Agency in Kwao, agency business in Kwao.
Yanko.
Top make a top. When South Fisher we in the last 2 years is the biggest fisher in the English Premier League.
I agree with you.
Not because of pedigree, but because of consistency. In the last 2 years, way many clubs are more competing. Why in the Babeji Premier League? Last year, City. Last 2 years, City. Nini nano, Arsenal also second. And two per Fisher, I know day recently a South Fisher way. One interesting thing about this Fisher is it has the political way so around. Who say ubisa City phobia on beka kire say bro mo bre 115 charges no manya ene nsama amanfo ka nyina no Arsenal for ka ho na amanfo target yo msa Arsenal for say a state owned club City for any pabone for omo de oil sika no omo de run club no man sika na de run club no they are Arsenal supporters omo ka sa asem no City for no so believe we say and kind of men billionaires and top clubs stand cronk a billionaire. ma US for ni nti eye rivalry between the US and the Middle East awo ho nti even recently Arsenal for the last time on boy 2-2 no they say executives of Arsenal City for no ya be pon game na no obi asori ano we see ni trash no okọ we na be sori no we see ni trash no okọ enti enchira nkwa enchia kekempo na anko me exchange your friends and pleasantries kwaku mu be kan pleasantries ewo VIP box mu ya bob game awie no kra no mo enchia we bob ni we no we see ni trash no okọ enti on the field and kasa tension wo ho and off the field tension wo ho make no mistake City for still like ya kwan a omugiri say Arsenal for Mikel Arteta City for still omo fanche Arsenal Peter Banks ni when a referee anyambo obedi sa game no sa game wey your game back a lot of people will tell you say apart from even ball nankasa na players never ball coaches no so tactics sa o exhibit e wo touchline no referees play a crucial role and we will start from this. Referees play a crucial role in deciding who wins this game. Hopefully Peter Banks ebenya a successful game. And yes so koye mistake. Pressure beba no so no. Arsenal for pressure on bema no. Any City for pressure on bema no. I don't think so Papa obetumi si no dada mu bio. I just wish him well. Now this is what is going to happen in the game. Obi ohwe City and Chelsea. City ni PSG. City ni United. City big games on my ball recently. Even on many young boys. The young boys already know my qualify away. Young boys was Aston Villa or Sporting CP. Oni Juve board draw. In the time on many City baba no my qualify away.
Club
Club Brugge. Sorry. Yeah, or show mu nyina. And no sanso e ba any be ball first goal. But Yanko back. But this is what I saw in that game. And this is what they've been doing consistently. I have talked about Abrante and Mateo Kovacic. So Abrante, no one player who want to be single pivot. He is not the Casemiros. He is not the Busquets and he is not the Rodriguez. Onu want to me say menkwa me number 6 13 year friend number 6 no. Normally o here obi a obegina ne nchen no na ball. He is good so Mubebo as double pivot. But now saying Pep Guardiola started utilizing in some role bi. Kwan Branton started a breaking lines in the middle. The first line of defense, the guy will break it. And it's hardly so we say boy need the ball con chen. Wherever he picks the ball, he wants to go direct in the middle because City for GD so confidence and no ball no boy no almost strength our middle. So this is Kovacic. You see him here. You see him here, direct in the middle. The last 3 games at City, Sunni Arsenal, Bono, I am very clear and say City dominating game no Medford. Or more dominating or more Medford. And I wouldn't be surprised if that game win, similar thing will happen. So that game win, so I me who ye. And similar to the show back on. If you see Mateo Kovacic, the role now will play now. If he's on the ball, all you have to do is to give him pressure. Or some passes be City for some passes be on way. Which I don't think so to me around Arsenal too much. Because Arsenal, and you're on the high line. And you're the Arsenal for be push a lot of numbers out because they know say Omoye City 4 will punish them. And this is a similar picture you see here. When you put pressure on the midfielders, they are not able to distribute the ball well. But when you give them space, no much as well high line pay. This is how they do it. That the ball no be foul so. Because they believe say more players are excellent goal poachers. Ball no nyan we ni more besha. Haaland might miss 1 or 2 chances, but give him the opportunity and he will punish you. And see, because the City forward that strength, I mean say they have Kevin De Bruyne, they have Mateo Kovacic, or more Bernardo Silva, that guys we no, or more to me long passes and intino, or be expect say o beba with him. No what creative spaces which no the ball not also. And I don't think they can get a lot of these numbers with Arsenal. Although if Arsenal tries, say be on the ball no with a high line, City is going to punish them. And when you look at this one, here baby Ederson war. hwe corner fast or ball sa ball were against Chelsea this ball resulted in a goal hwe baby anes Chelsea for ba hwe baby a Abrante for Cucurella gina look at this is Chelsea's defense and they left Haaland one-on-one and the goalkeeper was smart because I've said omo very good when they are playing the ball so me breaky o defense no Arsenal team no the whole England open the best set piece takers Arsenal sa game we set piece experts and ball into the best set piece takers against the best set piece defenders when it's Arsenal this season come 12 goals from set pieces and penalty in can say yeah cross ball corner kick free kick Arsenal kwa 12 or my set bear 9 from set pieces in kwa and almost in such a way say Oman learning a lot of lessons himself from January 2024 to December 2024 now Arsenal share 30 goals from set pieces penalties in can me penalties a free kick corner kick and home corner ba Arsenal very good Arsenal for so we share omu team na ye kan omu set piece expert na omu about 3 players obi at least we share 2 goals from set piece Thomas Partey share 2 goals from set piece
Onokra he should have got more
thank you
it's a glaring opportunity
thank you I'm not sure the strength and Arsenal for enyo no nko if you go to their midfield and yet Thomas Partey nko na so good I was set piece their midfield oben say omo abrantie bi te say they can rise yanko yenim na yanko kwahwe you see they can rise no so amount 2 goals from set piece apart from they can rise ohwe Arsenal for forwarder omo san wa another player no so amount extra 2 goals from set piece and tinya Thomas Partey nko from Thomas Partey you see they can rise said they can rise amount 2 goals from penalties set pieces because they can rise to see one player or you're very good when it comes to area duels or you're very very good when Arsenal turn around 100 million amount for be complaining and Abrante we there no be amount yenko yenim Abrante we there no be amount numbers be no be to media amount this is him and look at this young man he has also giving you 2 goals from set piece
Kai Havertz
Omukwakwato Kai Omusa Abrante we flop entirely no omukwakwafa no but obia one expertise and one thing the Germans are good at sa ball no yen cross ball yen pem yen ball free kick unse omankasa no omo very good when it comes to set piece and they started learning set pieces after 1974 Euros no and almost started and another time we will delve deep into it and now man they can't have it Thomas Partey and all those guys to me amount that numbers credit ni nyina no ebe kwa ma papa bia your friend Nicolas Jova Arsenal for set pieces no mo good ni nyina no papa your friend Nicolas Jova the entire City for or money Arsenal for nka no ba ko so ya sa papa na friend Nicolas Jova no sa papa no the entire because say set piece expert versus set piece defenders no this season the whole of England City or more consider just 2 goals from set piece 2 and Tinasa Momo are very good when it comes to set piece and City are also very good when it comes to defending set piece and Tenya is the same amwa game no Arsenal for this set piece abeshe City yakwa enim na yenhwe na afi yenche time ni ntine yenye rapport now if you look at Nicolas Jova ya ono na set piece coach Adom City
okay
and the Arsenal for ekokofa Ateta no they wanted to buy him when they wanted to buy him it brought an issue between the two clubs Mrs. Asam no omo ntuma resolve anwie e na papa ni ja ho no call you they couldn't resolve that issue City for were very furious at a point yes Pep Guardiola crack in the team they say he's disappointed in Mikel Arteta because her papa na oba be fan no e she Guardiola yes mo fa Arteta en ha no but sa Nicolas Jova no mo fa no papa we oni ya so mo for papa we and papa we na etume training Arsenal for nay when it come to set piece the whole UK will be antimi omo no
okay
oma ye mura akra man
yes an expert in what he does
go find him Black Stars
more
in the past technical team a dead ball specialist
of course
and you notice here na set pieces
but you
send me nya de okay we are not train kwa be fa so nya se be bo ha
owo ko fa teberi ko mo papa o
go
debe so na me hwe stats ewo England. This guy is one of the best defenders we have in England.
Wow.
Gabriel Magalhaes. And this guy is one of the best strikers. Even let me not even limit to England. The best defenders in the world.
Okay.
And the centre back, this guy will make their list.
Oh.
If you want my if so would there be able to cry in the top 20?
Yo.
He will make their list.
I can't match.
Yes. Tie. Never wow.
Tie.
And you're one of the best strikers, he has shown, says his idea, or a world-class striker. And they maybe Harry Kane. Mbappe yet typical number 9. China men person me never to that category. But even if I put Mbappe there, eh be omumi enu na obeka say, ombeburu we so and I say be omuni eno kwa ya adu abu be omuni ne bepe. He's one of the best strikers in the world now. Because in the last 3 seasons, if you look at the stats of Brand and the amount, he's giving you consistent goals.
Okay.
Last season he was the goal scorer.
Yeah,
top goal scorer.
2
seasons. This season, over 18 goals. Just one shy of Liverpool, Mo Salah. And the numbers, our numbers, at the back, And in the last 3 fixtures of Messiano, I saw Brandt, they will to handle the opponent.
Okay.
And to me determine whether Arsenal are going to win the game or they are not going to win. So if you look at the goal scoring chart, 19 goals and he has 18. If you look at the best defenders,
best defenders.
Yes. Now me give me sports for statistics be omo here.
And we have a bit of a challenge with the images.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. All running through.
Yes. So if you look at give me sports for omo best defenders are omo in Europe. And I say in England, currently, Gabriel Magalhaes was number 4. Just behind Virgil van Dijk, Onwa Saliba. Virgil van Dijk, Saliba. And currently, look at the best defenders are. Then Arsenal for Liverpool for Trent Alexander-Arnold. So in the top 4, meaning you have 2 Liverpool players, 2 Arsenal players in the top 4. And Gabriel Magalhaes is also one of the best defenders, I'm never wrong. And he's going to meet one of the best strikers. So we are going to look at how as our battle.
Okay.
Whoever wins that battle is likely to win the game. A lot of players are going to miss the game. A lot key players miss the game. No? But if you look at both sides and one more probable lineup and whatever will happen in the game, I think Arsenal sit back trying to place Chelsea City on the counter attack. By the end of the day, they were City for gradually. They are Omunya City I knew two seasons ago. The City I knew 3 seasons ago. The City I knew 4 seasons ago. The last 4 years, City no much Magic League back to back. No, they are not the same City. And I love what Guardiola said. I said drawn there. Say neya ye baba be shia dia. Kobeka say more than but because they have at least 2 weeks ahead to prepare for the game against Real Madrid, the White Angels, Ojiri said within that 2 weeks, a lot will change. And he's expecting that the City team will grow. This game will determine whether still Arsenal able to win the league and not to win the league. And so Arsenal will lose this game we are. I'm telling you, the pressure I bet Mikel Arteta already pressure one so not because he's not doing so well, but because people are disappointed. Say what now, Wama Guardiola just nay. The cover coach if you fire not.
And so Abba
I'm still or Baba Bejeja. That means you're a failure.
Well, so prediction by saying game.
Kogu,
City
Mwamie.
win. City win. For me, City wins it.
All right.
Because Osha, what you've put the stats through. I think say the duo between Magalash and Haaland will be nice. Is Saliba fit?
Yes, Saliba is fit.
Okay, so one of the good ones.
So they are more of the sweeper.
But you see,
Okay.
I'm tipping it for City because of the City attack.
How deadly.
Wow.
Gradually, I
Or
understand.
just opposing it to Arsenal attack now.
Yeah.
City are far ahead. So
And gradually, you know.
City no chance. They can convert easily
Okay.
than Arsenal.
Right.
But I'll go for a draw.
Well, you go for a draw.
Yeah.
All right. Fache,
Double chance
yeah,
for
images no disappointing kakra. I
Eh,
told
eh,
them
FD,
the
so-
as well. That's why we had to cut it short. The next week yeah, better so na ya mo had the other games. But I'm sure kakra you cool through no well who any other. Sabi, you be try sima ya ba ye de sikato krom beto so. Kejwaran kasa na Erica Siri bwani show no sports arena. Ya ba sia. Right, Samuel Kwaba Sports Arena is the name of the show. Kejwaran Kasani Erica City where Mr. Fred Aka. Emerson, Yanko Tokro inside the Tokro. Last week it was massive. This week saying, and I want to say, was that Fred Aka Yamwa Kwaba?
Erico, me sign so edge so biom.
Yes, and then Motimu say also watch your Black Stars and the Black Stars 1-7 at the table so far near there. Kololo impressions and then so Kololo and a shame. No matter the Jesse dear Kololo. Jesse, next week, you can say Argentina. You in Argentina. You can say Germany. You in Germany. Kololo.
Lady D. I say, Branty, we just see a Faunia wine.
My goodness.
What's our general number?
After the show, many Eric Obedin.
Nah.
Would you
You be manage Jesse. Now, you number better manage Jesse.
Say, yeah, don't just see a man.
Obeje da by tira.
Mr. Akane, what bold statement are you making? And I'm not the escape.
Erico, next week you my general tips.
My general tip.
I can't think far. I can't think far.
General tip. And then
My one general tip.
One general tip. And they we are spiritual realm.
Yes.
Correct score ni enya man.
Okay.
Now so almost yama a straight win for Manchester City
Hey.
Against Arsenal.
against Arsenal.
Hey.
Obesan ache Arsenal one goal.
Hey!
And then so.
Now sign come Manchester City win.
I don't think far. I can't think far.
And then so yenche Arsenal go.
Now come Manchester
That's a
City
handicap, right?
win.
Handicap one.
Who we are
Na City win.
win. The
can't
betting
think
platform am also. Baakubi.
Hey!
Eno Mikel Arteta to be booked.
Hey.
8 cities.
Hey!
Mikel Arteta to be booked. 8 cities.
Obeji yellow card. Arteta beji yellow card.
Hey.
8 cities.
odds.
8 cities.
Martin. After fire corner odds.
All right.
Hey,
Erico.
Charlie.
And then also the first game here Nottingham Forest versus Brighton. You have over 2.5 goals. Goals in 3 or more. The next game so here AC Monza versus Verona. And also corner kicks no over 7.5.
Corners beba.
8 or more corner kicks. Bournemouth versus Liverpool. Liverpool away team to score over 1.5. Onshare 2 or more goals. Everton versus Leicester City. And also over 2.5 goals.
I don't know.
So I can yama correct score but yes.
Hey.
Villarreal versus Real Valladolid. And also you have a home team 2 up.
Okay.
Home team 2 up. Villarreal they no patch the first half 2-0.
Hey. Akwawe.
Espanyol versus Real Madrid
First half 2-0 for Villarreal.
for Villarreal.
Or first half over 1.5.
Or first half over 1.5. Yes. Espanyol versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid away team over 1.5. Odds way. I'm who papa. 15.90 odds.
15.90.
15.90 odds. When we was school fees be pan can make take a race.
15.90.
Yes.
Wow. That friend. And then so that time it's quiet and but that's
The machine I use.
BBA be fine. Next week be now soon na BBA team. Kololo impressions once again. Kololo across social media Kololo impressions na kwan bia so waje dey. Jesse bia pe bia Kololo na dey be mount. Dey bia get dey be mount. We say show me sports arena. Dean, thank you. Vapor, thank you. Aka, thank you. Asanto and director. Next week, Yami Atoma Beba. Kejwa Nangasani, Erica Siedu Bwedi.